This place feels more like a maze than a tavern.
Well, it is a space-time maze, after all.
Man, I really wish we had one of these light orbs on the Express.
Attention all doctors and patients.
Why is there a hospital hidden inside the tavern?
Not believe any information from this
Well,
broadcast.
because those who can become fools are all a bit sick in the head. Not your regular headaches and fevers, but matters of the heart. Every time someone goes bonkers and stirs up trouble in the tavern, like scattering nosewalker parasite ticks in every corner, or spiking the beer barrels with truth serum that makes people for each time the whole place goes topsy-turvy. There's always some fool who, in the spirit of elation, volunteers to treat them. Yep, they get sent right here to Fatal Joke. Strange. Why isn't there even a fake doctor around today? Even if some fool claims to have a legit medical license, you wouldn't.
Attention patients. Please refrain from eating beef hot pot in the hallway. If you wish to dine, please invite the hospital director to join. Would Dr. Hartman from Plastic Surgery please report to the director's office immediately? This hospital doesn't even have a plastic surgery department. Who on earth are you? Dr. Zhongshan from Mental Health Care, please report to exam room 1. We're one player short for cards.
Is this a theater? Or
Alert. Patient detected ahead. Patient detected ahead. Please line up in an orderly fashion for registration.
Patient number 01, Akavili. Is there a Mr. Akavili diagnosed with Stellaron symptoms per the records? Are you present?
They called you by name, Mr. Akavili? You might as well go take a look.
Attention, Professor Skaven from the Department of Psychiatry. Please proceed to consultation room 7 immediately. We're one player short for a card game. Thank you.
It would be so funny if you were not funny.
You're finally back, Akavili. I've reviewed your clinical records. Your Stellaron symptoms are stable. I'm your presiding physician. Good news for you. You don't need to rush into treatment just yet. Though, I can't say the same for Miss Sparkle over there. Patient number 02, Hello there, Miss Sparkle.
You're one of the few who didn't mistake me for that imposter, Doctor. But just a reminder, yours truly isn't sick. I'm perfectly healthy.
I've seen so many patients, and you're among the most severe. I could already make an initial diagnosis at first glance. Your ailment is lost. If someone can transform into 10,000 characters, would she still remember her original self?
Good question. But if someone could become 10,000 characters, does the original even matter anymore? By the way, Doc, are you familiar with any treatment protocols for mimetic viruses?
Mimetic viruses. I've heard about it. The city sent over a few cases. The patients had one thing in common. They were all heavy internet users. The medical records are in the room. You can take a look if you want.
Attention.
Is this
Please refrain from
dual mention?
hot pot in the hallway. If you wish to dine, please invite the hospital director to join you. Thanks.
No way.
The medical records are on the bookshelf. First pile on the left.
Are there already victims in the city?
To eliminate the mimetic virus, helping Patient Zero face reality is a crucial phase.
What's happening?
You've never been to Fatal Joke before?
That's not surprising. I don't spend much time at the tavern. And to reiterate, I'm perfectly healthy.
I love patients who deny their illness. Miss Sparkle, I'm going to write up a detailed diagnosis report for you. In the meantime, why don't you chat with your fellow patients who...
Gray hair, let's go. I don't want to waste any more time with this quack. Hey there. Are you also troubled by the same illness? What illness do you have? I once suffered from a disease called... A masked fool named Sparkle grew out of me, slowly becoming one with me. She used me to bear all the pain caused by her performances, left me battered and bruised, while she slipped away from everything. But I was lucky enough to find this tumor called Sparkle. And I... You're just a tool,
It'd be so fun.
Sparkle, you're back! You seem happy. Yeah! Sparkle! You're the one who told me that a smiling mask will never have bad luck, aren't you? This world doesn't want to see too much sadness, cruelty. I did everything you asked. But why did you abandon me? I just want to devour you whole!
Just how many masks have you thrown away?
Don't worry about it. Everyone sheds just as many versions of themselves in a lifetime.
The diagnosis results are in, Miss Sparkle.
Sparkle, do you still... More people got my name right today than in the past week. I am your original mask. The Sparkle Roll mask. The archetype of a bright maiden doomed for a short life. You used me to win fame, applause, and countless... Please. The worst thing an actor should do is be tied down. Do yourself a favor and stay down.
Attention all.
Miss Sparkle, I have your results. Your main components are madness, but the silver lining is your mask has fallen off. She's free of blast.
And that's where everyone's misfortune began. None of the masks I've cast off ever had such strong opinions or such a...
She no longer needs to be corroded by your cancer of rationality. Now she can do anything that you wanted to do but didn't dare.
Ha! As if there's anything Miss Sparkle wouldn't dare to do.
For example, you don't dare wear any one mask for... Like a butterfly shedding old skin, you keep discarding every mask just so you won't be defined or bound by them. You're afraid to stop, to be stuck in some stereotype. You're afraid that one day... That's why you drew Miss Sparksy and became her online. As a dazzling mask, everyone confides in her. Everyone wants to be her. Everyone feeds her their clever ideas. You thought this, but sadly, once the mask is on you, you become its accessory. People care only about the image the mask paints. No one cares about that. And that is why she came to life. Human recognition and desire will flow through the internet, providing nourishment for her to bloom. She'll become a bewitching flower, conforming to everyone's wishes, letting them wear her, become her, and blossom across all of plain Arcadia. What a... Stop? You mean... Cremate Sparkle. That's the best treatment I can prescribe.
And here I thought you had something clever. After all, there's only one radical cure for all suffering.
Miss Sparkle, don't think I'm joking around with you. I only misbehave outside the tavern. But here, I am a doctor, without quotation marks. My treatment is real and effective. Generally, when a fool vanishes, their mask loses its power and becomes a dead thing. You're two sides of the same coin. But as for Sparksy, I can't say for sure. During SparksyCon, she'll be worn by millions of ordinary people in plain Arcadia. Go on, lie down on that bed and say goodbye to your friends. Press that button and then there's a door in the tavern that absolutely positively leads to a still-burning star in Siduni Rama. The nurse will send you there and that'll be the end of it.
And if I say no?
Then I'll have to... be... Miss Sparkle, nameless. The choice is yours. As for me, by the laughter above, I've got to catch the next ship out of this dump.
Hey! What's going on? Why am I pinned here?
The mask of the masked fool represents what you wish to become. You use it to focus your power, but the mask will gradually... That's why you've been avoiding Sparksy all this time. She didn't just steal a vial of mimetic virus. No wonder the fool at the bar joked, when a masked fool loses their mask, what remains is just a fool.
Yes. Every fool has at least one such mask. Not mere decoration, but it might be a morning actor mask you took a liking to and stole from them. It might be a head accessory you personally sketched in a moment of inspiration. Or it might be something that one day fell from the sky and latched onto your face. To become a fool, one must experience at least one such instance of death. Through the mask's eye holes, we gain a different perspective. Finally seeing how the universe is simply churning with endless jokes, and the absurd nature of our... The mask is who we want to be. And now, this imposter is more me than I am. Do it! Press the button. Call the nurse and cremate... At least then, the imposter will lose her power for a little while. You should be able to take her down. You're not actually going to press it, right?
Give us a moment. to hesitate, to think.
Waiting is torture, you know. You're not doing this on purpose to punish me, are you? Hey, Gray! Hey! Gray hair! Have you forgotten our friendship? You'll make the button smoke at this rate. Too bad. I took the battery out of the button earlier while no one watched. It was a
Since the fool made her choice, she must have a plan to reclaim the mask, right? If you dare say no, I'll press this button and let the orbital cannon cremate you for real. Your sticky little fingers aren't fast enough to steal this battery, are they?
There's a way. There's always a way. Miss Sparkle will definitely take responsibility and work together with everyone to stop Sparksicon.
What's with this applause?
Have we been watched the whole time?
Bravo! Plastic surgery, please report to the director's office immediately. This hospital doesn't even have a plastic surgery department. What on earth are you?
Watch this. That's hilarious! So, is it time for the combat sequence now? Whew. Miss Sparkle lives to fight another day. So the audience watched our every move in that treatment? Is this a hospital or a theater?
That's life for you. While there's life, there's judgment.
I must admit, Fatal Joke is a fascinating...
Ignore the spectators. They're just here for laughs. They won't help and couldn't if they try. You said you had a way to stop Sparksy.
I've got a few anti-sparkle weapons in my collection. I've always had this premonition that one day Miss Sparkle would become an unstoppable terror in this universe. Someone has to find a... On a trip, I met a girl who shared my tastes. In our battle of wits, she nearly turned me into sparkle paste using the local tumbleweed specialty. She also had a massive mech with beam cannons up the... I quietly replicated those powerful goodies from my travels. With these anti-sparkle weapons, that imposter won't know what hit her. I gotta say, I'm quite the visionary. You two, let's head to the storage area next. I've already contacted Giovanni. He's doing an inventory check of the lost items there. This is too much. Ouch!
Sign the contract.
Feeling spiffy?
Recite the fantastic transform. Seal removed.
Get there!
Yeah.
Delivering warmth!
The price of wishes. Master?
Get there!
Oh. When will I be able to see this in real life?
Not too shabby. Wanna teach me next time?
Intel from the school.
The Furbo journalist couldn't find March or Mr. Yang, but they did spot.
Oh? That's noteworthy. Looks like Spark. Never mind her for now. Let's check out the Fool's storage area.
This tavern is huge.
It's alright. I just wish there were more fun spots around here.
Wait, there are that many people under the dance floor?
Hey, Gio! What are you doing up?
Working my tail off for you, tallying the losses. Oh, it's Mr. Trailblazer. I knew you'd step into the tavern and become one of us someday.
You sure know quite a few fools.
Ah, and the lovely lady behind you. You must be Miss Himiko.
Mr. Giovanni, just call me Himeko.
Normally only fools may enter, but since Sparkle brought you, and you are practically an old friend, I can make an exception as the care.
Gio, cut the spiel. Sampo says you recite that intro so often he's grown calluses on his. Want the fool's treasures, souvenirs, and prank gear? Come to the Grand Treasury Storage. They've stashed everything here.
You stole my line again. Picked it up on a trip to another world. You've heard this phrase too, haven't you? I'll admit it's catchy, that's why I used it as a slogan. Storage area visits went up by 26% after that.
Business first. Did you see my pickup message I sent? Where's my stored anti-spark?
Your storage list is a total mess. You never leave any notes. If I hadn't been called to audit, who'd know how many surprises you got stashed away? Why don't you go in and look for yourself? As requested, I've linked the vault entrance to your collection room.
Geo, did the imposter leave this behind?
How should I know? I've been doing inventory all this time. I only just now noticed something fishy about this thing.
I can cough in 9 different languages.
Huh? What's this?
Whoa. That's one massive stellar jade.
Kid, wake up! This rock is dangerous.
Dangerous? I'll smash it with one.
Stellar Jade. How generous of you. First time I've seen a thief steal something and leave something even more valuable in the... Isn't this exactly the type of phantom thief lair we masked fools adore? Remove a carefully curated piece. A jumbo-sized Stellar Jade is surely worth a jar of mimetic virus and a few anti-sparkle weapons. Wouldn't... And you stole my other prized pieces too? That worthless junk? Consider it a compliment before Sparks come begins. I'd like a little warm-up entertainment. Old model and the nameless. You should be able to break out of... We're done for! Game over! My anti-sparkle weapon has turned into a failed science project! Go, go, go! I'm gonna hold everyone back again! Geo, the security...
You're in no position to talk. Even the drinksmith here is a temp. Count yourself lucky I'm kind enough to help tally.
She didn't just steal my power and my collection. She completely destroyed Miss Sparkle's reputation.
A correction. Miss Sparkle's worst day so far.
Want to make fun of me? Go ahead.
Don't get me wrong. I also don't think gear tumbleweeds and giant mechs would work on someone spreading mimetic viruses. I thought of a way just now that might suppress the mimetic contagion at You can fight fire with fire, but a mimetic virus can be scoured away with water.
What do you mean?
Our informant at the school reports Sparksy is removing the imaginated mural, World Breaker Waves, is said to be a work left behind by Graphia herself. Legend says the wave comes from the Dove Brook river water she used to wash off her painting mistakes. The artists say it is blessed. That's why they kept it in the school. I couldn't understand why Sparksy went to such lengths to tear it down. Now I do. Painting mistakes are redundant information that stain a painting. If someone knew how to harness this Dovebrook wave to wash over the school, they could cleanse the infection she spread. That's why Sparksy wanted to... Exactly. As a Graphia Academy alumna, I know a bit of traditional painting. Right now, our most directly effective plan is to break into this...
Let's go. I'll make this impossible.
Looks like our paths must part in haste. I wish you all fair winds on your journey. Oh, if any of you feel uncertain about what's next, here's a small suggestion. A quick prayer to the gods before battle hardly counts. For us masked fools, that light orb deep within the orb, everyone can find the divine revelations of the elation.
But this doesn't look like where we came in.
Don't worry. I had old Geo open a short...
Oh, darn it.
They found something else at the school? We need to pick up the pace. Giovanni said we could find the divine revelations of the elation in...
Bingo! Your intuition's spot on. It isn't just a light-polluting orb. The youngsters only revoked the Laughter's right to enter the tavern. They don't reject things associated with them. Inside this light orb is a miracle tied to Aha. It responds to any fool who approaches. Let me show you something mind-blowing. Here we go. Open! I said, open sesame! Open sesame! Sesame? Open? Hooray! So in their eyes, I don't even count as a masked fool anymore! What a wonderful surprise! The imposter stole my identity too!
The good news is, at least one of us is still a masked fool.
Hey! That's way too harsh. I hate to admit it, but gray hair, it's opened for you. The light orb has acknowledged you.
So, this is...
Yes. Among the when the Master of Elation climbed the highest boughs of the Tree of Existence, they gazed further, until they witnessed a newborn fall and cry as if wronged beyond measure. Many think the laughter that tore apart the tavern folks call this thing the echo of primordial laughter. They say other tavern branches have this too, in multiple locations. No one knows how many there are, or what their existence. No one knows if this thing will keep widening and swallow the tavern whole. Either way, it just sits there. Just stick your hand in there. It's said, at a turning point of destiny, a fool. No one knows what this thing will bring to those who seek it, fortune or otherwise. But one thing's, hey, gray hair. Wanna go?
Akivili, have mercy. In Akivili's name, please don't hurt me. My hand doesn't taste good. Is this?
Huh? What?
Laughter above, they really answered! But what's their deal?
Audiences infected with the Sparksy virus naturally won't be able to resist Sparksy. We'd end up like that soon after breaking into the school. And this banana serves exactly that purpose. The elation really has a twisted sense of humor, huh? All right.
Who are you two? Haven't you heard the rule?
Who am I? Well, just a passing detective and his assistant. Have I been asleep too long? Or has humanity sunk so low they don't even care if they turn into monkeys?
Meanwhile, the ignorant criminals believed they had discovered a treasure that could change their destiny.
Hey, Mr. N, cut the narration when it's time to fight.
Well, I gotta do something, right?
Whatever floats your boat. Now, listen up, you three. Put that banana down and walk away, and I'll let bygones be. But if you try anything funny...
If you want to get to them, you'll have to get through these little toys first.
Are these folks really the Nameless? In all my years, I've never seen the Nameless dealing with mimetic virus.
The real deal. Just some name.
Mr. N, I've got to go after them. You won't be able to keep up with me. Just head home and wait for the news. I swear, I won't let the tragedy that happened to you repeat itself in this world.
Over here! This way! Run fast! Yo, bro! Just how many troublemakers did you people manage to tick off when you landed?
I swear, Miss Sparkle definitely hasn't gotten involved with someone like that.
Thank you, Mr. Sampo. Now that we're all set, it's time to head to Graphia Academy for the rescue mission. Mr. Sampo, do you know...
You don't even need to ask when it comes to knowing all the secrets.
Then lead the way.
Your thoughts tell me that you still have doubts about me. Did you ask to meet here so I could clear up some of your doubts?
Greetings, Lady Yao Guang.
Being able to hear others' thoughts anytime. This tuning ability sure comes in handy.
Compared to the seer strategist's ability to come and go as she pleases, this is nothing. I've heard that Xianzhou folks are big on etiquette, yet here I am, and you're still playing hide and seek, General.
Sorry. I have this old problem of suddenly disappearing. It's really something beyond my control. As for the reason, I'm afraid I can't disclose it. Please forgive my rudeness. Or, if you're truly that curious, why not use your tuning and find out.
You know I won't do that. Besides, I couldn't even if I wanted to right now.
Couldn't.
At this moment, the crowd's thoughts are crashing over me like a tidal wave. I can't block out all this mental noise. Just keeping my own thoughts from getting tangled up in everyone else's is hard.
I see. So that's why. When you were speaking with Miss Himiko earlier, I accidentally intruded on your private conversation.
My tuning is spiraling out of control. This mask is distorting my abilities.
I see it differently. The loss of control is temporary. That mask is amplifying your power.
How is this possible? This tuning power is bestowed by the Harmony. How could the elation meddle with their authority?
Perhaps the elation simply poured more fuel into this divine authority? In my humble opinion, this mask binds the supplicant to all beings of plain Arcadia, drawing strength from those who share the same path here for your use. That's why you're hearing others' thoughts surge toward you like a tide. Your tuning is steadily expanding, and you've become the center of this melody.
You sure gave me quite the gift, General. But why would such a precious gift be placed on my face? I need an honest answer.
You want to know the reason? Didn't I explain it already?
Your reasons about me make sense, but what I really want is your answer about yourself, General of the Yuchue, who sees into the future. Why not wear the mask yourself and personally step into the fray with its power?
Words can deceive, but only tuning lays the truth bare. Mr. Sunday, why not use your enhanced tuning to feel the weight of that answer for yourself?
Well then, pardon my intrusion, Lady Yao Guang.
So this bird on my shoulder is the manifestation of the tuning's resonance?
Exactly. And these symbols I see floating above people's heads would be the wheel and woe signs you mentioned, General?
That's right. To become an Arbiter General, one must undergo 3 ceremonies. The Rainbow Ordainment, the Rainbow's Gaze, and the Bestowal of Spiritus. Only then can one truly take— When I was appointed as the Yuchue's General, I was bestowed with the Rainbow Spiritus called Kalachakra Sky Plume, which represents the vision of the hunt among the 7 aspects of the rainbow. Thanks to that, I gained the Eye of Ishvara, which allows me to read the flow of destiny. Since the day I arrived on this world, every person I've seen bore a crimson woe sign above their head, without exception. Within days at most, a catastrophic disaster will befall this place.
So, that red glow rising from the edge of the city is—
the blazing light formed by the convergence of all those woe signs.
In that case, General, it's all the more reason for you to wear the mask once your sight into the future is strengthened.
Mr. Sunday, have you heard the Diviner's Iron Law? Never.
In Penacony, diviners also warn clients beforehand. You can't ask for another spread just because you dislike the result. There's a reason for that, isn't—
Divining the future is, in essence, a form of observation and calculation. It's an interference with the future. Each reading drives the murky future towards a definite outcome. A collapsed quantum— To be honest, when I set out for Plain Arcadia, I had fully intended to personally participate in the Phantom Moon Games. But the moment I laid hands on the mask, I understood the consequences of wearing it. Once this miraculous item is donned, the Eye of Ishvara would transcend mere sight and permeate throughout this realm. The Kalachakra sky plume would predict the future of all beings at tens of billions of instances per second.
You're saying that simply by your observation, our future would become fixed.
Indeed, just like how the Wisdom Walker expounded the way of destiny, anchoring the fated moment. If I wore the mask, I would become the noose of plain Arcadia, and I would personally anchor a destiny that drives us all into a bottomless darkness. We will become locked in a dead end, with not a close one. I passed the trial. There's still...
Now that makes me even more curious. Pardon my bluntness, but the fate of billions in plain Arcadia never had much to do with you, General. Your encounter with you are a messenger of the Xianzhou. Since you foresaw the omen, that an Arbiter General will fall here, you could have... Why choose to stay and help us? To help this
Because... I am guided by great compassion. Every life. Such diplomatic pleasantries won't fool the former. Then, how about this reason? The Astral Express has distinguished itself time and again against the destruction, and bears an irreplaceable duty for the future. I can't just sit idly and watch you face annihilation. Give me a break. I really am terrible at all this diplomatic talk. Mr. Sunday, what makes you think that everything I've done is just to save plain Arcadia?
What?
Weal is where woe lurks. Woe is where weal leads. The good fortune of some often births the ill fate of others. And a dead end for someone may hide an opportunity for another. This treacherous land where life and death turn again and again, where fortune flips to misfortune, is, in my eyes, the perfect board for a game of wits.
A game with whom?
With the gods. Mr. Sunday, have you heard of the Battle of the Fonghu 30 years ago?
I've heard rumors of that war, but not the details. General, are you suggesting plain Arcadia is now facing danger?
You got that right. 30 years ago, the Abundance Axis broke our lines and invaded the Fonghu homeland. The abominations awakened a living demonic star, intending to sink the Xianzhou Fonghu with no other options. The Alliance staked everything on my Junior Soar's plan. To operate the astronomical observation device, the Cloud Peer Telescope, to signal the rainbow for aid. Using whoever operated the Cloud Peer Telescope would not return. It was to be a one-way trip.
So, you're Junior Soar.
You guessed wrong. The one who offered his life was my master, who taught me divination. It was Master Jingtian, then the Yuchui's Master Diviner, and the only high official authorized to operate that device. He accepted his fate and ventured to the Fonghu. Going with him into certain death were Yueyu, the previous Yaoqing general who guarded the Cloud Peer Telescope, and the Verdant Knights under her command. I was responsible for assessing the entire plan's feasibility and mending its gaps. I activated the Decalite reflection barrier, calculating and casting lots again and again. I watched as the starlight, representing countless possibilities, flickered within the reflections, faint, wavering, until the vast shadow of a pondering god swallowed them whole. And they vanished into the abyssal dark at the edges of the universe. And in that moment, I understood that I had cemented my master and countless soldiers into an inescapable doom. When the Lux arrow fell, they would perish along with the enemy and that demonic star. All reduced to ashes.
You sacrificed so many comrades. just to ensure the enemy's fall?
Penaconians, that must seem incredibly cruel, right?
As someone born in an era of peace, I have no right to judge. Perhaps the founders of Penacony could
Cruel or not, it was my duty. And so I had to witness. When I saw the Lux Arrow descend, I realized the Xianzhou Alliance had actually directed an Eon's actions. This realization illuminated the mission of my remaining years. In this cold, merciless cosmos, when you're trapped, we are not ants, helpless beneath the celestial spheres as we simply watch the stars turn. Instead, their trails were forged by us, who offered up a portion of our insignificant. Even beings as mighty as the Eons can be pulled by our will.
Is this what you want to do in planar?
Indeed. I will seize those starlights of possibility I once buried with my own hands. Just like the Battle of the Fong Hu 30 years ago. An Arbiter General will fall, and an Eon will descend. I will forge the destined death into wagers and game pieces, and invite the god who delights in meddling with destiny to sit. This time, I will invite them into my calculations, to draw a great wheel for the cosmos' future. Mr. Sunday, surely you can understand this mad idea of mine, having once reached the divine throne of order yourself.
Our common ground goes far beyond mad ideas. But I was reviving a god who already lay dead and buried in the infinite dark. General, how can you be sure that the most capricious Eon would be led by you?
Have you heard this myth about the elation? They say Ahab once climbed to the highest bough of the Tree of Existence. Gazing out, they saw stars turning coldly like machines, and the meaning of everything yielded to nihility. Only the cry. Mr. Sunday, answer me. Why did Aha laugh?
I think it's because they finally saw an audience arrive at this long, empty stage we call the universe.
Oh, well said. You're way funnier than you look. As divination teaches, heaven creates 49 paths. Humans find the one unseen. We are the greatest variable this blind, mindless universe can. The universe and the gods set riddles for us, and we shall give them a surprise. An answer beyond the finality. Ah, looks like it's about time.
Don't tell me you're disappearing without a goodbye.
No. This time, we will set our eyes on the same place and carve a sliver of possibility.
Could you be talking about the school where Himiko and—
Yes. The crimson light there pierces the sky today, marking it as a locus of woe. The Arcadia's first calamity will erupt there.
I should have asked you to give them a few secret strategies before they left.
Forget it. The stuff in those pouches is all harmless banter anyway. We should let them off.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to—
Hi, everyone! I'm your host, Melanie!
It's been 3 hours since our first supplicant, Miss Sparksy, announced her entry into the Phantom Moon Games. The performance she announced to all her fans—
How curious! Plain Arcadia's day-night cycle. So, in broad daylight, what could—
Who knows? Maybe she'll blow the school sky high in a blaze of fireworks. After all, at the Phantom Moon Games 15 years ago, Graphia Academy also.
Hey, Senior, you can't joke about that! Dear viewers, our apologies. Let's move on.
According to the Department of Aberration Defense's staff, during a routine inspection of the Phantom Moon courtyard, 2 additional mask shapes manifested on the altar.
In other words, 2 more supplicants have appeared!
Although none of them have publicly announced entry into the games yet, the altar's masks mean someone, somewhere had. As for the 2 masks, Department of Aberration Defense staff describe one as a raccoon and the other as some kind of bird.
A raccoon mask, huh? Hard not to think of the Astro Express that just arrived in plain. Will the nameless from the Astro Express join the Phantom Moon Games? I hear they've even invited them to Sparksy Cup.
Will it be a miraculous show formed out of the collaboration between supplicants?
Countless streamers are already live, broadcasting the
Ah! Look, it's the nameless from the Astral Express!
One girl, 1,000 faces. 1,000 faces, one girl. Well, dear lovely fans, please be patient.
This horror stream is about to end. Time for you all to log off.
That woman has Miss Sparksy's face. What a pathetic imitation.
What? My face is the original!
Miss Sparksy's face alone is the greatest masterpiece in the world! Everyone should listen to her sweet voice and gaze upon her adorable face!
We shall become Miss Sparksy!
We offer everything to Miss Sparksy.
Sparksicle! Sparks!
My eyes! I've seen something cursed.
The mimetic virus spread among people is way worse than we imagined. There are walking Sparksy shrooms growing on the ground. I bet we'll all end up with...
Are we really using that? If we don't take down that imposter before the virus hits, we'll all be monkeys in the jungle.
Become a fake of a fake or a carefree monkey. Your call.
On second thought, being assimilated by an imposter doesn't sound that bad.
Enough talk. Eyes on the banana.
Ow! Ma'am, a little warning before you stab someone with a banana, please?
Come on, banana.
Remember the plan we made at the tavern?
Yes, we dig out the imaginated painting Sparksy hid, then use waves to give Graphia Academy a good banana wash over. But what if that imposter...
Just try to keep her busy and buy us some time.
Let's do it! Yoo-hoo! Welcome, dear guests! I've been waiting so long, my phone's about to die. Drop the act, my dear Mask. I shouldn't have called you an imposter. That was harsh of me. Come back to Mama's arms. It's not too late. If the Astral Express crew gets involved, they won't be pulling any punches. Of course I get it. Surrendering now would ruin the stage you so carefully set. Total buzzkill, right? So you still don't get it. The worst thing an actor should do is be tied down to one type of role, standing before you. The loyal friend who's been by your side all along. The masked fool who never played. She is actually the old mask I have shed. Haven't I been telling you all this time? She's just an old model.
No wonder the light orb in the tavern didn't react to sparkle.
For real? That explanation them. Look at those expressions on your faces. This is the best opening act for Sparksicon ever! I shed that old mask, and with it, the weak, timid, all too human me. This new me will break free from all shackles, gather my fans' wish power, and stride onto the stage of the Fantasmoon Games! In return for the wish power offered by everyone in the Arcadia, every supplicant must show them what elation truly means. We will demonstrate the elation we desire! There's no coercion involved anywhere in this. It's a simple yes or no, like scrolling to the bottom of the terms of service. Want attention, talent, quick cash, universal praise? Download the Sparksy virus. Ta-da! Click confirm, and you're set. Isn't that exactly what they crave? Elation in 3 minutes flat? Nameless. You're doomed to lose. You can't stop.
We can't stop their desire. But in this stream, we'll show this Arcadia world another possibility.
What did you just say?
We'll show everyone watching the live stream the elation of the Astral Express.
You got another mask?
Before Sparksicon begins, the hero of the Express will defeat the villain who tried to spread the virus. And soon, the world will watch it happen live. In their hearts, they'll long for the trailblazer. You were never the only option for the audience, Sparksy.
You know why I can't stand heroic stories? You lot always wave the flag of justice, then stomp all over the fun with brute force. The elation has nothing to do with justice, and you haven't won yet. Ma'am, gray hair. Don't tell me you forgot the plan. I'll stall her. A long, long time. Come on, gray hair. Have a little faith in me. There's one thing I've always wondered. Who's the real Sparkle, and who's just a mask? Shouldn't the last one standing decide that? Then let's settle it, right now! I'll make you the opening firework of Sparksicon!
Unbelievable! A girl who looks exactly like Miss Sparksy just rushed in and
Could she be a high grade?
Looks like when it comes to top tier V-Streamer wars, the fanciest fights are fought the old-fashioned.
Hey, friends! Over here! Look this way!
Is that March's voice?
Over here! Mr. Yang and I are in the art classroom!
While Sparkle keeps her busy, let's regroup.
Who's the mask and who's the master? That's still up for...
Move this platform, and you should be able to get up there. March. I'm just so happy you're safe, Bana.
After he escaped the school, I figured he'd bring you back. So while Sparksy was away, I found the students around here have been acting weirder and weirder. Good thing my heart is pure and untouched. Hold up. Were you two just talking with some weird verbal tick? What? You actually used that Penaconian mimetic virus to counter Sparksy's influence? I don't care if the Express turns into a Sparksy train or a monkey train. I want no part of either.
What about Welt? Is he all right?
Mr. Yang, it's our friends.
You look perfectly normal, though. So that...
As expected from Teacher Yang.
We might have a lead on the other two painting pieces. Have you...
You mean...
We sent a local reporter into the school, but his luck turned sour, Nana. Sparksy caught him red-handed. Before he was taken away, he managed to take a photo of the library. I want to check it out.
What about me and Mr. Yang? Now that we have a lead, no...
That's the plan. Let us know right away if...
Himiko, where's the library?
I know the way. I just hope they haven't renovated the academy in the past 15 years.
Follow my live stream, Chan.
Please give Miss Sparksy lots of likes.
The library's just up ahead. Finally, I can get away from all these live stream obsessed students. We're here, Bana.
But I don't see any waves.
Where?
Miss Sparksy herself ordered us to go.
Hey, get that stream running.
Ugh, kids these days. They ignore their studies just to focus. As an alum of Graphia Academy, it's my duty as tradition. Hey, juniors, ready to...
Let's play for a while. Don't move. Oh! Beep, beep. I'm gonna hold everyone back again!
Get there!
Oh. Insufficient power, transform! Ouch, ouch, ouch! Sign the contract! You snooze! I'll go easy this time. Feeling spiffy? Can you find the answer?
Where could they be hiding the landscape?
After all, it's an image Nana'd thing. Once sealed in a scroll or something. Oh, right. Let's check out that photo Nana the reporter left us. Maybe we can find some clues.
Where are we now?
This place looks just like any other. So this is where they stashed the... Did you hear some?
I think I heard someone...
Something's not right. July 22nd, 1984?
Senior? You're back.
Belle?
And you are?
But... How is...
It really is you, Senior! You look so different. We almost didn't recognize you. And so many of us. We've been...
I'm so sorry. I was gone too long.
You apologizing so seriously?
Yeah. After all this time. But... all of you are already dead.
Himiko?
They're the shadows cast by my past regrets. Young lives.
What?
Oh no, Senior, he's here!
Wait, what did...
Everyone, hide! We mustn't let that monster find us! Run, Senior! The Herald of Death is back! Belle!
We've got the wave now. Time to... You can't save them. They're already ghosts. It wasn't Sparksy who... And they... didn't die in the present. But during a certain twilight. However, this definitely isn't someone created this space for unknown reasons. Only to reenact before an eyewitness. That's right. But that has nothing to do with the enemy we're facing right now. I know you have a lot of questions now. But we'll have time. Come on. It's time for us to meet up with Welt. He just messaged and said he and March found the missing Furbonana reporter, Bana, and the final landscape paint.
thing we got here in time, or you would have
Beep boop. This Furbo nearly bit the dust. President, you're here! You're gonna give this Furbo some hazard pay. Sparksy must have given the moon to one of the
She really went all out, didn't she? The whole gym's full of moons. Now what?
Be it Sparkle or Sparksy, both are equally just as headache-inducing. All right, everyone. Let's round up these emojis and take a look.
You! Fess up! Did you... I pried open its mouth to take a look. Seems this little guy didn't swallow the moon. Oh, that sneaky laugh. It probably does know where the moon is hiding.
The gym. I've missed this. There was a time when I really envied those classmates who could sprint across the field, giving it their all.
Huh? Isn't this Himiko's alma mater too? Aw, don't tell me Himiko was the quiet type who stayed far away from the gym back in school.
Not quite. I'd already graduated by the time I started feeling this way. due to some circumstances, I went back to my father's school to work. One good jump, and we should be able to reach that emoji.
This fragment! Miss Sparksy gave it to me to guard! You can't have it! All right, time to settle the score.
Since Sparksy dared to target the Astral Express, treating us like stepping Nana Stones in the Phantasmoon games, he and I will head to the atrium next, piece the imaginated landscape back together, and help Sparkle take down Sparksy. Welt, March, I'm counting on you to protect the students at the Academy. Dovebrook's waves this time. I truly hope.
Don't worry, Miss Himeko. Mr. Yang and I have got this. You better give that girl a taste of her own medicine for messing with us like some comedy act.
What does everyone think? Will the name... Let's cheer for Miss Sparksy!
Who will emerge victorious? Miss Sparksy or the Astral Express? Stay tuned to...
Sparkle and Sparksy are gone.
If you think you've got this in the bag, yep, Sparksicon hasn't even...
Da-da-da-da! Time for your SparksyCon Grand Finale! Because I, the Nameless of the Astral Express, will challenge you as a fellow supplicant and crush your elation.
Challenge me? I'd love to fight.
Hurry up and put the scenery pieces together.
That annoying old model has already fallen asleep. Soon, there will only be one Sparkle in the world. Or maybe everyone will be one. Don't attack during my transformation! Despicable! Too bad. The audience has all arrived. I hereby declare the first battle of the Phantasmoon supplicants has commenced!
The game is on.
Ready, set. Fighting the west wind, away we go!
Feeling spiffy?
I'm gonna hold everyone back again! Go, go, go! Give me strength!
Fiends or devils?
Power like team.
I'll crush them all!
Here comes the special guest! Sparkly! Teach him a lesson!
Where the heck did she drag me to?
Delivering warmth! Old-fashioned!
I'll go easy this time. Don't move. Let's play. Can you find the answer?
Go, go, go!
Still hanging on? Did everyone really fight?
I had all of the internet behind me!
How could a mere nameless surpass my popularity? Is it coming?
Riding the west wind, away we go! Cyber bully!
Get there!
Let's play for feeling spiffy?
Cyber bully!
Watch closely.
I'm scared!
Stay put! Get them!
Cyber bully!
Rabbit's fiery trillions. Let's chat over voice.
Get in there!
Go, my little cuties.
Everyone, let's drown him in our spit!
Defend me, Sparkly.
Pick on someone else!
Rabbit's fiery trillions.
Surrender.
Stream starting. Carefully planned away. Can't put out this sky full of sparksies. The ribbon up. Wish power will convert here. Go, my little cuties.
There'll be a way. Unite our goals. Any last words?
Like until everything burns to ashes.
Immolate in my dance.
Cyber bully! Sets the seas ablaze!
You want to betray me?
Here comes the special guest! Sparkly! Teach him a lesson!
Where the heck did she drag me to?
Be of your body and mind.
Sets the seas ablaze! Still hanging on?
Did everyone really take good care of Sparksicle?
May the foul stench just time to cleanse the filth.
Cyber bully!
Fight
To live! Oh, they're so cool!
Can't wait anymore. Let's see this dream vanish.
Cyber bully!
Etched in your bones.
This is more sets the seas ablaze! Cyber bully!
You want to betray me?
Memories.
It all does. So beautiful!
Allow me to purge the root of the problem.
Be of your body and mind.
Sparkly rabbits, fiery swim!
Share good fortunes.
I had all of the internet behind me! How could a mere nameless surpass my popularity? It feels so cool!
My little cuties, this is getting fun. The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
The candle flickers in your breath.
Time to cleanse the filth.
Clouds scatter.
Cyberbully! Fight to live! Oh, so cool!
Can't wait anymore. Immolate in my dance.
Sparkly rabbits, fiery swim! Let's chat over. Boy, get in there! Sex the sea so please! I understand. Everyone get their best.
Be of your body and mind.
I fight to live! Cyberbully!
No holding back. Dream vanished.
Cyberbully!
Etched in your bones.
Not everyone wants to be you. I'll show them my illusion.
SparksCon isn't over yet!
Stop her! She's trying to escape into the crowd!
No need to panic, you two. Sunday will share my vision with you. Let my eye of Ishvara see through it all. Weal and woe, clear as day. I see where the culprit is. Got you.
Are you okay?
Where did everyone go?
Look over here.
General Yao Guang?
We're just attuned to each other, that's all. Feeling dizzy? Don't worry, it's just a minor side effect. When I first opened my eyes, I couldn't even conduct basic self-care for nearly a month. Don't worry, though. With my reinforcement, you'll be back to normal in a moment.
Thank you, General. By the way, above...
Can you see the sign above my head? So, whether it brings weal or woe, whether it changes or not, please keep this secret safe from me. Don't let me know, and don't let anyone else, okay? I'm afraid not. As an observer, your gaze reaches far deeper than his. Hey, I went out of my way to help you here. In that fleeting moment, your eyes gained insight into my destiny. For those who wish to defy their own destiny, the best approach is to avoid gazing too long into fate, especially not letting powerful observers do. Now that you know the reason, surely you'll do me this small favor and keep this secret? Thanks. And of course, be careful not to let it slip. I'll tell everyone all about your true identity. You're a former Stellaron hunter, aren't you? Oh, just imagine the chain reaction that would cause. I don't even want to think about it. Doesn't this feel like the opening scene of a comedy? Two people who barely know each other, yet they're keeping each other's destiny a secret. I guess you could say we're now partners in fate. No surprise there. After all, both comedy and fortune-telling. All right, looks like the side effects have worn off.
And you? Are you okay?
What just happened?
I was so confused. I saw everything. The Nameless from the Express smashed Sparksy right into the wall with
That was such an epic fight, as expected from a cosmic hero. That was seriously awesome!
Astral Express! Astral Express!
Looks like the students have all recovered.
Did they recover?
When she absorbed me, I thought it was all over. Thankfully, gray hair, you won this one. Who knows? But come on, doesn't that sound I'm totally adding this to Miss Sparkle's 132 origin stories. Maybe we're all just masks that someone else has shed. The tavern? They might kick up a fuss about Sparksy's defeat for a few days. Maybe some foolish hotheads might even come knocking to fight you. But trust me, give it a couple days and the tavern will act like none of it ever. If I really am a mask, then naturally I should return to my wearer's face. But if I'm not, then maybe I need to reclaim the mask I've lost.
Sparksy probably didn't expect that the first miracle of the Phantasmoon games wouldn't be everyone become. Compared to a streamer reflecting people's desires, the fear... You're one step closer to an audience with AHA. Right now, all of Planar can make the most of that attention. From now on, you'll represent the Trailblaze to show this world. That's right. Sometimes the supplicants work together, sometimes they clash. It's like a coin toss. No telling which side will land until the... At least this time, I hope... Show mercy. Or don't. No, I'm just kidding. The audience in this Arcadia doesn't go easy on losers at the games. She'll lose her wish power soon enough, and the sparks you can hand her over to the Department of Aberration Defense for imprisonment, or set her free. As a
So, Victor, here to claim your prize. So what'll it be? Gonna hand me off to the Department of Aberration Defense? Lock me up as a hardened criminal? Or maybe you want to take away my streaming account as punishment? I'll livestream 24/7 and sing praises of your valor. All right. Let what belongs to the graphic. But don't let this little win get to your head. You've still got a long, long way to go before you meet the laughter. We can keep working together. Better to have a friend at the Phantasmoon game. What? No parting word. How do you like this ending, Sparksicle? Old model. You and your powerful supporters won this one. I've got no comeback. As a mask. What do you plan to do with your original self? Who's the mask and who's the original? Shouldn't that be decided by the one left standing? Your plan is finished. Your elation has been eliminated. That elation isn't mine. It's the elation everyone chose. And besides, wasn't it your idea in the first place? What? You told me to leave you behind. You also told me to take the idea and its relevant memories and go chase my dream. Ugh, that's totally something Miss Sparkle would do. How do you like this ending, Sparkle? How does that joke go again? Take the mask from a masked fool, and what's left but a fool? But take the fool out of a masked fool, and all that's left is the mask. Come on, Sparkle. Time to end this little charade. No show is complete without a curtain. Bang! Ladies and gentlemen, are you having fun? A friendly reminder from Miss Sparkle. Don't underestimate the Phantasmoon Games. You won't get another opening act as spectacular as this Sparksicon, you know.
Sparksy,
Perhaps it was just a masked fool playing a or maybe she just wanted to remind us that the elation in planar. In any case, everything here has come to an end. Let's go to that. I want to investigate. Let me know when you're ready to head out. This place. It's like nothing ever happened. The ghosts are gone. "15 years ago, during the last Phantasmoon Games, I participated as a supplicant. I once believed that all it took for a supplicant to win was to show the people a magnificent miracle. And then I'd have an audience. How foolish. How naive I was. Not everyone wants to obtain everyone's wish power in a palm. On July 22nd, year 1984 of the Arcadian calendar, he slaughtered 22 students who had stayed behind after school. Then went on to Dovebrook District, where 146 innocent civilians were either killed. That killer moved like a deranged artist, leaving corpses, imprinting his signature mark. The Bloody Bloom. The media dubbed him
It was a tragedy that the world could not forget. The Phantasmoon Games of that year came to be remembered as the blood. So many parents lost their children. So many people lost those. One of the victims was my very own daughter. Upon my return, I stood before them. Her name was Himeko. Forgive me. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Ryusuke, the current dean of Graphia Academy. So, this lady who bears her name, who exactly?
15 years ago, when I made up my mind to join this Phantasmoon Games. My father wasn't with me. Even as I fought for my life against the Herald of Death, my father was still off somewhere, wandering the cosmos. strictly speaking. Ever since I can remember, his presence in my life has been... So, I would ask you, who bears his name? Who exactly are you?
Welcome back to the Arcadian Morning Report.
The SparksyCon hosted by Supplicant Sparksy came to an...
Under the watchful eyes of the entire network. The name... Unbelievable! I used to think all of the Trailblazers fight scenes in director Rekka's latest film, Holy Grail Stay Night, were just...
We'll continue following the Astro Express's activities and bring you...
Break around 4 p.m. today. The Security Bureau uncovered multiple corpses at the Sinwish Syndicate's headquarters in Dovebrook District. Initial report even more shocking. An IPC employee was found dead at the scene. Lyndon Scott.
Lyndon Scott, age 34. Field operative in the Strategic Investment Department. Ring any bells, Mr. Ashvale?
Never heard of him. What was someone from the IPC doing here?
Word is, the Sinwish Syndicate recently got hold of a mask. Maybe Mr. Scott came to negotiate for the Phantasmoon game. Apologies for interrupting your work, Mr.
Wouldn't call it an interruption. The message...
Initial assessment. 33 Sinwish Syndicate members. Leader Polwave included, along with second-in-command Costide, were murdered in the same time frame.
Costide.
The victims show clear signs of trauma and fractures, along with massive blood loss. Exact cause of death still pending further on.
These stylized handprints. Bloody Bloom. The Herald of Death is back.
Your suspicion isn't without merit. But that guy was executed 5 years ago.
Executed? Who witnessed it? Was the execution broadcast to the... Who can prove he's dead? Who's to say you didn't let him out to rig this entire game?
You've heard the rule, haven't you? No one can enter the Phantasmoon games twice. So let me give you a piece of advice. Don't let rage gnaw away at your reason. It's bad for your health. The case's info is in the dossier. Get to work. The Department of Aberration Defense isn't paying us to bum around.
Rage sparked quietly in the detective's chest, and not even the weak. When he first heard the Sinwish Syndicate had obtained the mask, a grim premonition stirred within him, but he never...
Mr. N, now he's just a body. Another nameless casualty buried beneath a head. People only care about the stars twinkling above. About the epic tales of the eternal conflict. Compared to all that, who would mourn a small-time thug from a petty gang?
What should we do next?
I've been slacking off for far too long. It's time to make a choice.
Mr. Ashvale, if you're calling now...
You are right, Miss Pearl. I'll join the games. Assuming you still need me, of course.
My offer still stands, just like 15 years ago. The same omen returns. There are signs the Phantasmoon games are spiraling out of control.
All I have to offer is a heart set on revenge.
Today, 33 citizens of plain Arcadia and 1 IPC colleague perished under... Only victory can bring solace to the fall.
No. What consoles the dead is only justice.
What's the matter? Found a better candidate? Don't I even make the shortlist?
This is a game shaped by the most capricious, Eon. Surprises and twists are its very nature. It's only right I choose the strongest players. Even so, I have to ask, what makes you so sure that I'd hire a wanted criminal to fight in the Phantasmoon games, instead of tossing you into an...
Throw me in prison? But The Strategic Investment Department in Penacony clearly extended an olive branch to us Stellaron hunters. No? Changed your minds already? You suits sure. So let's cut the fluff. Give me a mask. Call it your first strategic investment in us. What do you—
Understanding comes first, then the investment.
Apologies in advance. Before I came to meet you, I broke into your collection room. Tell me, have you heard of Zero? Greatest hacker and most feared player in all?
Some say she's an emanator of elation, while others say she enters the dark zone created by she caused Punk Lord's data meltdown and infected IP's. Most information about Zero is half true, half false, much like the rumors surrounding you Stellaron hunters. But one thing is certain. Zero suffered a major down.
It's obvious she left a deep impression on you. Traumatic, even. In that case, you should also know that ether editing and imagenesis stem from the same technological source.
I know. I've studied it.
How could I forget? You stole Zero's tech to make that lousy cash grab game Ethereum Wars. Of course, you'd know all this, but you corporate moneybags will never comprehend it. The fleeting, ever-changing power of the elation. Zero once tampered with a parameter of reality, creating an independent realm that belonged solely to her. Just like that other one.
Just like Graphia. Are you willing to trade the secrets of Imagenesis?
I can think about it.
Deduction. You may be lying. I've heard that those who join the Stellaron Hunters have long since abandoned the path they once walked.
Who knows? You're in the Arcadia of elation. Wouldn't it—
Deal, Ether Hacker. And to seal it with confidence, let me show you
a hacking trick?
Not exactly perfect. I took one of your data slices. This will help us have a more honest conversation.
How did you do that?
Because I've studied you, including that cyber battle between you and that genius Scroolum. I even logged into all 76. I scattered just enough data breadcrumbs online for you to sniff out, leading you to the Miss Silverwolf. A word of advice. Don't treat that mask like some 10 Stonehearts investment. Just think of this deal as something private between you and me.
What the heck? I just blinked and suddenly half the supplicants are wearing masks? I was hoping the show would get better. Streamers clashing with cosmic heroes. A flashy brawl without anyone getting hurt. But now we've got a crow, a shell, a cat, a wolf? How many more mystery guests are crushing the stage? And this thing? When did it sneak in? In the end, everything always spirals into the abyss. But you're the rare exception. Your first battle wasn't bad for a greenhorn protagonist. Since you came out on top, let's wipe the slate clean on that doom-filled oath. Who knows if the owners of those masks will become your friends or opponents? Or maybe one of them will bring about that terrifying future I saw in my dreams. Little one, how'd you find your way here? The supplicants in this Phantasmoon Games really caught me by surprise.
Why don't those people in the Go Home Club...